So Justin, we've just seen some of your 2011 performance, which was when the band had just got back together.
Yeah.
Crowd reaction was incredible. What are your memories of that time?
Well, I remember we weren't planning to do anything live until about
Yeah,
2012. We actually thought we were going to make an album and then come back strong. But it was actually Def Leppard who were headlining that year,
yeah.
who kind of urged us to be their kind of primary support act on the day. So it was all actually all down to Joe Elliott and Def Leppard forcing us to sort of come out a bit earlier. It was just a brilliant day and a great reaction. You know, couldn't have wished for it to have gone any better, really.
No, it was incredible. And I remember Dan telling me he had his daughter with him and she was only like 3 months old or something. It was her
Yeah,
first.
she must have just been born. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah.
was super cute. So what are you up to now? You're in Switzerland, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in Switzerland. I've got a daughter as well, so and she's here. So we were sort of halfway through touring Australia when the sort of the virus really kicked into overdrive,
Yeah.
and I was seeing announcements like I saw that speech when Donald Trump was declaring a state of emergency when we were in Sydney when that happened,
Oh, wow.
and then they said that the New Zealand show that was at the end of that tour was we would need to do 2 weeks of quarantine just to get into that country. So it was clear that the back end of that tour wasn't going to happen. So we came back, and I just made sure that I was in the same country as my family. You know?
Fair enough.
I could have gone to England and been near my parents, but I needed to be near my daughter. Really, I didn't know how long it was going to last for. Really.
But you actually live in Switzerland, though. You're based there, aren't you? When you're off tour, most
Yeah,
of the time?
yeah. I live in the middle of Switzerland.
That's not a bad place to be. It looks lovely.
It is gorgeous. Yeah. Shall I just quickly show you?
Yeah, show us.
There are trees.
Oh,
Some days you get mountains in the distance, but you can't really see it when it's hazy like this. But it's pretty inspiring.
what a view! What an incredible view. That kind of makes you feel quite grounded, doesn't it?
Or like superior, gives me a sense of superiority. Actually has the opposite effect sometimes. It depends on my mood, really.
I could just, for some reason, I just had this mental image of you every morning. You get up with your cup of tea, stand in your pants, and just look out at that view and go, yes.
That's pretty much what I do. Yeah, I have like I sleep in lederhosen, so I have a cup of tea, breathe it in, smoke a cigarette, and just go, I'm lucky. Yeah, actually, what I do is like some days I go, I deserve this.
And you do. I love
And
it.
I look wistfully over the landscape and think, there are definitely worse places to be locked down. That's for sure.
100%. Yeah, a flat in London is probably quite bad. I can imagine.
I feel really bad for people who are trapped in a confined space like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm struggling just with the loneliness aspect of it, and I can hear my voice echoing and stuff. You'll actually notice that I've got two microphones. These aren't mere props, right? This one is for when I'm recording stuff for the new album, but I also record the reverb because I have hardly any furniture in here, and it's really echoey. So we've got basically I'm singing in an echo chamber. So that little microphone over there is actually a big microphone, but it's just far away, and it's.
So what does that one do? That kind of captures all the echo.
Yeah, just the reverb, like.
Amazing. Which is what Jimmy Page did with John Bonham, didn't he? On I think with Let It Be Breaks to get that echo.
Yeah, in a stairwell or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So you've been making music while you've been locked down then?
Yeah, I've written about 9 songs, and I'm sort of sending them to the band first for first refusal, and they often do get refused. I don't even know if I like half of them, but I just need to be creative, and I know there's a lot of creativity in COVID time.
Yeah.
It's slightly tedious, but I'm just trying to write songs really and find homes for them afterwards, you know.
And I feel like you were ahead of the curve with the whole wearing the mask.
Yeah.
What obviously that was a huge show, The Masked Singer. What was that like being in that show? Did you enjoy it?
I had trepidation about being on television again, you know, because it's been a few years since we've done anything significant like that. I didn't see it as a competition as such. I just saw it as an opportunity to show people that I was still alive, you know, and still like shine a light on some of the darkness's endeavours, you know, because the timing was perfect. We had a single out, and the album was sort of had done all right, and then that happened, and it was just suddenly we were sort of, for a minute at least, we were kind of people were thinking about us.
Because you weren't allowed to tell any of your friends or anything, were you, about that? What, I mean, did no one say to you, like your close friends, nothing, say, that's not you in that show, is it?
People did say that. People did say that. I had I wasn't able to tell my parents or anything, but I had after I went out, my friend told me that he'd been round to see my mum and showed her the first performance, and she went, "Yeah, that's him." Just immediately. and I had another friend who spotted me because of the way I was tapping my foot when I was just standing there at one point.
Well, listen, Justin, thank you so much for chatting to us. It's great. You look like you're having fun. You look really well, which is good.
When people say that, they usually mean I'm fat.
No, you don't look fat. You're glowing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's embarrassment. Yeah.